Do you consider yourself the keeper of your family records and stories? I know that I have fallen into that role in my family. Fortunately, my grandmother left me a wonderful resource of family members' lives that were annotated with some brief descriptions and family trees. I want to talk to you today about your relatives that may have served in the armed forces. Those that are alive, you need to talk with them now. Write down their stories, record their stories, preserve their stories for all generations to come, for they need to know of the courage of their ancestors. If you have members of your family who are deceased but have served, have you been able to find the records of their military records? Did anyone save the letters they might have sent from home? Can anyone in your family recall conversations with those deceased family members? You need to start somewhere. And the best place that you can begin is finding out which family members knew the deceased member who served in the military. See if there's any artifacts that your relatives may have. If you can't go in person to see them, you can also visit with them through virtual platforms so that you can have those wonderful conversations. There are many places that you can record the information. I will share some of those resources in the captions. The first thing you want to do is to ask them if they are alive. Can you tell me about your service? How did it feel to be fighting on the front line? How did it feel to serve in locales around the world or even locally? What was it like to go to boot camp? What did you learn in the service? Were you wounded? Can you tell me your story? Now, some family members who may have post-traumatic stress syndrome, it might be difficult for them to talk about these memories. But if you can get them just to chat about their comrades, their friends, who did they meet? What did the life in the service bring to them? And especially if some of your family members are children of service members, they will have a different perspective in telling their story. So brainstorm a bunch of questions. If you go onto StoryCorps, they have these questions already listed for you to guide you. So this is very important that someone in your family be the keeper of the stories.